Hey, Stacey. Oh, hey, Stacey. Thank you. You're very early. Just going to move this camera around a little bit. Thank you so much, hon. I've just modded you. So sorry I'm late. Guys, if you're watching later, fast forward to 5 minutes in, should have started the reading by that point. I hope you're all doing well. Hello, welcome. I'm going to wait for a few more people to come in. I hope you're all doing very well on a Friday. I've got a few things to go through, but before we get into the reading, bless you. Before we get into the reading, I ordered a snack crate, and the food came yesterday, and because obviously I'm a massive foodie, I thought I'd because me and Luke were talking, and he was like, "You should show them what you got." Luke, hi mate. Hi, welcome. Luke, I'm showing you guys, I'm showing everyone else what I got in this snack crate. So I chose, hi Jamie, hi mate, hope you're doing well. So I chose a random country. This is what I chose. I chose a random country. I know this is totally off topic. I know this is totally off topic, but it's because I'm a massive foodie. Hi Kate, welcome. So I'm going to trial. Now I was going to trial these, but they're from America, by the way. They sent me the food from America. I was going to trial these, but I've already tried them because they do ruffles in Turkey. And when I've gone to Turkey before, yeah, I've already tasted these. So I'm not going to taste these, but I was going to taste this white cheddar. Because I'll be really honest with you, the ones that I've tasted so far, I'm not impressed. I'm really not going to lie. Hi Joanna, welcome. Hi. So I'm not gonna lie to you. I've tried one of these. It's an atomic fireball, and I'm sorry, but I love these kind of sweets usually. What is this? Anyone who's in America, Smart Pop, I don't know. It says atomic fireball, but it's really, I used to really like the aniseed ones. Yeah, Joanna, they are absolutely disgusting. I thought someone put these in for a joke. Like, I thought I was being trolled, if I'm totally honest with you. So I'm not gonna lie, I opened loads of them, but I've just noticed, because I couldn't understand what the taste was, and I didn't understand. Oh, is it what? Is it Smart Pot, Smart Food, white cheddar? I don't know. It's this. Yeah, the fireball is hell. And I actually did use the word, the devil has come and delivered me some items for this snack crate that is fucking me up right now. Because this, I couldn't even talk for about an hour after. Like, I forced myself to continue because I paid for it. What is that? Someone's having a joke. That's not okay to put in a paid food box to deliver to another country and say, hi, this is the representation of America. Like, what are you doing? But it gets more. I couldn't work this out. So all the other snacks, I don't know. No, but seriously, why is, like, I'm going to try and phrase this in a way that isn't too rude, but why are all the snacks super obnoxious? Why is everything super obnoxious to eat? Like, and I was what was I tasting? I think it was these. Now I've tried Hershey's before, and that's not chocolate. I'm sorry, that's not a chocolate bar right there. That's not a chocolate bar. Someone has deliberately made a false chocolate bar and put chocolate on it. And there was something else that had 100%, and I don't even know. I think I actually threw it in the bin because I think I actually tried it, and I was like, this is not the one. So, and then this, the other thing, why is there so many peanut butter things? Peanut butter cups, toast, cheese, sandwich crackers, real peanut butter. Why? And then Butterfinger with peanut butter. What is the, yeah, the Hershey's is really, I've tried that before. I've tried the cookies and cream before, but it was like crunch. But I'm so confused at what this is. Like, is this food? Because Then I'm thinking, okay, let me have a look. I'm not the kind of person that looks at ingredients or anything. I eat it. I'll just eat it. If it looks good and there's something different, I'll eat it, because I'm a massive, like, I'm really into my food. But I was eating it and I was like, this is not food. This is like, and I looked on the back and it had like 100% sodium. I'm going to be a balloon. I can't eat this. I'm going to actually be a balloon. It says 150 milligrams of sodium. That can't be normal. I don't think we have that here. I don't think we have sodium. Like, and this is the thing. As you can probably tell, I don't really check any ingredients on any packets. I just eat it. But it forced me, because I feel like someone's either put joke food. Like, I'm being honest. Like, honestly, and I told Luke this. I said, I think someone's put joke food. I actually am beginning to think someone has done something to this packet. And so I thought, right, I'm going to try. Now, I've tried Reese's before. I haven't tried Butterfinger, but I already feel like this is going to be like biochemical of some sort, because it's yellow. Why though? This going to make me blow up like a balloon. I'm super sensitive. Like, if I have, like, I'm not even being funny. When I was a baby, they couldn't even wash my clothes because I used to get like rashes everywhere, because I'm super sensitive. And so if I eat this, I'm gonna be like that girl in Willy Wonka where she blows up. Like, and is it the purple girl, the violet girl? I'm gonna turn into that. Like, well, which one should I go for? Should I try the toast cheese, sandwich crackers, real peanut butter, the Reese's, or should I go with the smart food? Which one should I do? Because I've tried Ruffles. I know what the Ruffle one tastes like, and I'll be really honest. In fact, realistically, the Ruffles in Turkey is actually definitely does not taste, because I also tried the Lay's, the barbecue Lay's. They're adding things to this stuff that is super sickly, and I don't know how. What do you guys eat? Like, what do you honestly eat? This is, go with the Butterfinger, cheese and peanut butter crackers. Luke, seriously though, are you actually, is this a troll? Are you trolling? Are you actually saying eat the sandwich crackers, the peanut butter ones? It looks like it's orange. It's orange. I don't know what to do. I'll try a little bit of, I feel like I'm not, why is everything bright? I don't, okay, let me try the Butterfinger one. I wouldn't eat the crackers. It's something's not right here. I think I'm going to be real. I think because you guys don't have like a National Health Service, I think they're trying to put some things in your food. Because I'm not being funny, but I love food and I tried every single one, and the flavor is so obnoxious. It's not. Hi, Kieran. It's not like oh, this is a rich, nice flavor. Like when I used to eat meat, like nice beef, you know, like a real rich. When you eat, do you know what I mean? Or a smoked kind of. This is someone's trying to kill someone off right here. Like, I'm not going to lie. And I'll be honest with you, I immediately regretted making the decision to pick a random country for me, because I wish I chose Japan, if I'm totally honest with you. Mm-mm. 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 No water either. I'm fuming. That's not okay. Okay, I give up. I give up. I give up. We're not doing this. I'm fuming because this is the other part. I ordered a separate packet of drinks from the country. They already put one drink in this. No, you don't understand. They put the root beer, the vanilla root beer in this. Guys, if anyone ever has an opportunity to drink A&W root wet beer with vanilla, don't, just please. If you like Chinese medicine, or you like drinking things that taste like medicine, then you go ahead. But that drink, no, that's not the one. And I'm sorry, but I don't know how you guys do it. I really don't know how you guys do it. I don't like Butterfinger. The Reese's is good. I don't like Reese's. I'm not going to lie to you. you guys, Andersons, if you sent your fudge to this country, that's it, done. This proves the point that we were talking about before. Fanta red and green apple is really nice. Yeah, but does it taste like someone has put like a whole bag of sugar in it? Or is there some subtlety of flavour? Because this is the thing, right? So my dad's side's Turk, okay? They're not subtle with their food at all. Like my dad will drive maybe 25 hours to go and find his mate that he used to live near in Susuluk and buy the meat from him actually alive and then butcher and then put in a truck and bring back to the pub, because my dad owns a pub. And then my brother and him butcher the meat to last them for a while, because they are obsessed with these people do not mess around when it comes to food. Like they will go and hunt down the best meat. They will do the killing and they will like top it up, put it in the van. They'll bring it back. And it's like, and the meat is, when you try it, and obviously I don't eat meat at the moment because my body, it makes me feel ill thinking about it, but the food is super rich. The meat is super rich to the point where the doctors actually told my dad and my brother, don't eat any more meat because your I think it's red blood cells are overtaking your body. And they don't care. They just keep eating the meat anyway, because these people can't be told anything because they're Turkish. They just don't listen. But me, I listen because I know my body doesn't like that kind of thing. And so because I'm super sensitive, I listen. Those snacks are like the Turkish variation of people going to seek out a specific herd of animals to cull them and then eat them. It reminds me of that. It's so super over the top that I think it's a mix of sugar and it does taste like apples. Yeah, but why the sodium? What is the sodium doing? It doesn't, like, now I'm intrigued what else food tastes like that. What else because I don't know, maybe it's because my body has actually gone on like I've been eating healthy, I've been eating like a veggie for the last couple of months. How many snacks did you order? I ordered a snack crate, right? And I paid for the large one because I was a stupid person, and they sent me 15,000 variations of peanut butter snacks, which, I mean, I'll eat peanut butter, but I'm not going to hunt down 15 snacks of peanut butter. That's a little bit excessive. And then every single snack. Now, okay, let me just be real. The Gushams, I did try Gushams. My brain was tricked into liking them because it felt like raisins that were like coloured, but they were kind of okay. But I don't know how many. Put it this way, I think if I kept eating those snacks, I'd have to have a 6-month break, because I think my body's going to go into lockdown. Like I think my body would shut down if I kept putting that in my body, because in case you don't know, I quit. Obviously I drunk on my birthday. That was the first time since Christmas. Before that was about 8 months when I drunk, because my body doesn't like it. And obviously I'm focused on my job. Meat I cut out. I quit smoking because my body doesn't like it. Like my body doesn't react very well. You can buy the Fanta from Spar. Wow, 15 peanut butter snacks, a lot. Now I'm exaggerating when I say 15. I don't think there was 15. I think there was maybe 5, and I think that was 5 too many, if I'm totally honest with you. But they did give me stickers. I'm fuming. And they gave me, look, this is this month's crate, because it was a monthly food service from different countries. They actually go to explain the snacks. But this is what makes me laugh is, yeah. Oh, hang on a minute. I ordered a snack crate plus. This is the one I ordered. And I was, look, the A&W root beer came in that. The Gushers came in that. And they were supposed to put Jolly Ranchers in there. They didn't put Jolly Ranchers in there. At least it was a total letdown. Yeah, I mean, it was. So anyway, on to more happier news. Okay, let's go. So I got another little... I know I was kind of happy for the stickers, if I'm totally honest with you. So I got a lovely little surprise in the post today, okay? And I'll be really honest with you. Now, whoever you are, I don't know if you want me to mention your name or not. Let me just message the person, because they might not want me to mention their name. And until they say, yeah, because some people don't like me mentioning their names and stuff. So the deck came, and it is the Kipper deck, the fortune teller deck. I've been super excited about receiving these, because this is just, again, it's another added kind of element to the readings here. Now, I'm a massive fan of Kipper decks. Now, I'll be really honest with you, the note actually nearly made me cry because this is the thing. I haven't, I'm not going to lie, I haven't had the best day, okay? And I do my usual routine where I'm trying to make sure that I'm okay. And, you know, I had a nice salt bath and, you know, I pampered myself. And then I got out of the bath and I opened up my package, and it was the note was absolutely lovely. So Joanna, bless you. We've worked with each other for 6 months, and I'm gonna get super emotional. The note was really super lovely. I really appreciate your support and the fact that obviously I've witnessed your journey for the last 6 months. I'm super blessed to be a part of that. And okay, I'm going to get super emotional. Guys, I'm super emotional at the moment anyway, as it is, but I just really appreciate you. Thank you so much. And obviously we'll speak more about this on Monday. Okay, so I knew I was going to get proper like... Right, okay, let's go with these. Let's use this Clipper deck here, okay? So I opened up the pack, but I didn't open up the inside part. So I'm going to trust that... oh no, where's my little... One sec. I'm going to get my little scissors. See if I can open this up here. Sorry guys to take the... This might take a few seconds. They've packaged this with plastic on the inside. And so... Yes. Okay, we're there. Right, so let's do the little shuffle. Let's do a little shuffle. Okay, the cards. Let's see. Spirit, what is it you can tell us, please? What is it you can tell us here? What are the messages that need to come through, please? What are the messages that need to come through, please? Oh my goodness, I'm getting like songs in my head now. They're all like there's all like love songs in my head. Okay, hang on. I think I'm trying to remember the name of this song. Let me see if I can remember the name of this song. It keeps playing in my head as soon as I started shuffling. I don't know if this is... It's called... Let me just check this is the right... I'm checking the lyrics before I... Now, I don't know. It's called Love Hurts, but I don't know this song. And I'm just hearing the lyrics. Now, this could be super personal to someone. I don't know, but it's Love Hurts. Whether or not it's the song by Nazareth, I don't know. But have a look at the lyrics. It was the first song that came up. Cadbury's Dream Bar. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Cadbury's Dream Bar. They're really good. I really like them, and I like the cream eggs, and I really like the crispy rolls by the Milky Way crispy rolls are like one of my favorites, but the Dream Bars are really good as well. They sell them in B&M. The problem is I'm down south, Kieran, and we don't have B&M down here. The nearest one to where I am is Reading. They don't have B&M. Yeah, they've got B&M everywhere else apart from, unless because I'm in like the sticks basically. Okay, let's have a look here, Spirit. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's get a few more cards. What else can you tell me, please? What else can you tell me, please? Right, I don't want to hold that card up because I feel like we need more context. Okay, guys, don't panic and don't get too excited. All right, I'm going to just tell you something now. Just don't get too excited. Let's just breathe a minute. I'm going to get winded here. Right, the first card you're gonna get. Don't panic, okay? Because sometimes endings begin start with new things. Look, we've got the coffin here, so this is endings. All right, something is closing out. Something is closing out. It doesn't mean literal end. Like this is a bit dramatic, but this does not mean literally. Okay, this can mean an end of a cycle, an end of a something that is coming to a close or an end. Okay, but the interesting card that comes out afterwards is, look at that, great fortune. This is the thing. Fortuna in astrology, I'm fairly sure, has been doing around in Pisces. Now, I'm not entirely sure where Fortuna is at the moment transiting, but it's almost like someone's closing something out, and by doing that, they're being blessed by receiving something new. It's like when one door closes, another door opens. This is the energy that's coming through right now. But there's something about this. This is like, this could be you're waiting on something that hadn't previously ended. You were waiting on something to close itself out. You were waiting on something that it's like there's a revolving door. It's like one thing goes out and then your item comes in. Your item comes in. Could it be a work contract? Yes. Could it be a love? Yes. Could it be an opportunity that comes in to you that you'd previously discounted? Yes, 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 and yes. Now, can you see here? It's a quiet knowing. Someone has been really patient here. Can you see here? We've also got butterflies. Butterflies are transformational energy. It's very scorpionic energy, where it's like that death and rebirth. Something is closed out with the coffin. Something has been closed out and ended, but there's a blessing that's come in because someone's taken that risk. Someone's taken a leap of faith. Someone didn't give up. And because someone didn't give up, they are being rewarded for that. They are being rewarded for that. And my heart feels like I'll be honest with you, if someone is crying right now, I can feel you, because I feel like I'm about to cry too. I feel winded. I can't talk. Guys, I'm so sorry, but I am super empathic. And so, yeah, it's like I can't breathe. And I'm picking up this energy and I can't breathe. And my heart hurts. Hang on, let me move past this energy, because I'll be honest with you. Right, I need to give you a little heads up. Whatever you do not go into panic mode and close down, because you have to stay in the Queen or the King of Cups. Whatever you do not go into meltdown and shut down, because you have to stay in your heart energy. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. Oof. Now I'm hearing is it what's his name? Mo Money, Mo Problems. Why am I hearing that song? I'm hearing song after song after song. Someone has just come into my right hand side and tried to get into my face. Sorry, I've got to laugh, because they had to try and get through about 100 different relatives, and they're Turkish. That's never going to happen, mate. Right, let's have a look. Yeah, good luck with that one. My relatives don't mess about either, so unfortunate there, isn't it? Okay, so put those back. Okay, no worries. Take it or don't take it. Okay, let me just link in with that. Someone's getting caught in a little trap here and they don't realize it. Whatever you do, here we go, got a card flip that I didn't see before. Whatever you, yeah, look. There was a card that was flipped over that I couldn't see. I was confused. I was too confused. Too many people responding to stuff they don't understand here. Look, pathway. This was the card that was flipped over that wasn't shown. It was, and look, can you see the butterflies? This is the route. Someone is about to take a bad route. Whatever you do, if you are about to send this, don't do it. Message of concern. Do not, because you're about to trip yourself up right there. You're about to trip yourself up. You're about to get caught in a loop that you've no idea about. We've got mature woman. We've got mature woman. Not that you can see this person, but this is very Dallas energy, isn't it? Do you remember Dallas from the 80s? I think they actually remade that as well. Let's have a look. What else going on here? I've got someone speaking in a female Southern accent. Someone may have Southern ancestors, Southern American ancestors. I've got a woman speaking on my right here. It's an ancestor and a Southern. This would have been someone that was regarded as a very, in fact, she could have even been a beauty queen. Now, if this is not someone watching live, there's going to be someone watching later that this is going to link up to. You've got an ability or skill here that you're overlooking, you're ignoring. And this lady's trying to get you to pick that up again because you've been ignoring it, and it's going to help you with what you're about to do moving forward. That message has to come through because this poor woman was very respectfully trying to come through. We've got false person here. So we've got a mature woman with someone who is false, who's not as they seem. As you can see, you can see at the bottom it says false person. Let's see what else they're going to show us. Wow. Let me fill this energy out a little bit. I'm going to be very honest with you. You've got to be very careful of sabotage energy at the moment, like to the point where whatever you do, if something you usually do brings you happiness, don't stop doing it. Just because you feel like it's going to be harder to do, don't do that, because this is what the energy wants you to do. Why do I feel like there's information coming that is going to be totally misinterpreted? It's like someone's about to get information and they're going to totally misread it to the point where it's going to do them a disservice. Someone is running in a direction following their tail and they're not watching the signs. Now, this leads me back to the point that I didn't think I was going to have to bring up because I wanted a nice uplifting reading, but clearly I'm going to have to. I'm going to be real. When it comes to shadow work, okay, and this clearly is a shadow issue here, because it's like someone is blocking themselves because they haven't done their healing. Shadow work does not mean to sit in happiness and light and rainbows and love and light and then try and find your shadow. To do shadow work, it means you have to sit in an uncomfortable situation in order to bring that emotion out. It is not going to help you by sitting in what I would call a false light, pretending that everything is okay and going, oh, I'm just going to try and navigate from here to try and find that elusive emotion that I haven't really worked through, because that's not going to get you the healing you need. You need to sit in that depth. Okay. Now, if you're sat there going, well, I'm going to try this way first. I'm going to try and sit in my light and see if I can find the way. you already are talking yourself out of doing the work, because if you even have to sit and tell yourself that, you are aware that you're avoiding something. And with avoidance, it's an ego issue. Sorry to be very real with you, but it's the case. If you feel like something is really restricting you and you are not sitting in that energy and working through it because you think that that's a negative way of doing things, you are not as aware as you think you are. FYI, okay? Because this is the thing, I keep seeing comments on my YouTube videos going, yeah, I'm going to sit in the light and figure this out. I'm going to sit in my happiness and then figure this out. That's not going to work. You, by all means, keep going in a loop. By all means, I'll be honest with you, I'll just observe you, because all you're doing is you're teaching me of how not to do it. Because this is the thing, we all have our healing to do. Me, by no means, I wouldn't sit here and go, I'm the Buddha, I'm enlightened, and therefore I don't need to learn anything else, because that would be ego, okay? But the reason I've got to the point I've got to is because I am not afraid to do the work. I will sit in that misery and pain, and I will work through it until it doesn't hold on to me so tightly. So by you sitting there telling me I'm going to sit in this love and light energy and then work through my pain, that's actually not going to work. But you go ahead and waste your time. That's not my, but the reason I'm bringing this up is this energy right here that's coming through reminds me of that. It reminds me of someone who doesn't want to do the work, who is trying to find loopholes, because this is the other thing. Spirit can see everything. If you keep doing loopholes, all you're going to do is talk yourself out of your destiny. Sorry. Can you see here, we've got the poverty card. This is about an energy restriction, an energy blockage, a lack of energy. If you're sitting that poverty-stricken energy, you're going to be delivered, no offense, but it's like what you're saying is you're saying, oh, I don't know if I can sit in that energy because it's going to be hard work. Let me just go and sit in this nice little light energy and go and look for my shadow side of me, because I don't want to sit in the shadow, because that would be the negative way of doing it. No, it's the real way of doing it. And by you doing it the other way, you're caught, what I would refer to as you're caught in a light trap. You have to be very careful if you're going to sit and do that, because what tends to happen is that's where you will be meeting false guides and other such things, because you're not authentic in your energy. Because what you're saying is, I don't want to be in that energy, so I'm going to fool myself into pretending that I'm not in that energy. So what are you going to get back? You're going to be getting that energy back as well. You're going to be getting fooled. Now, I'm so sorry if people are listening to this thinking, how dare you, that's such a negative message. If you view truth as negative, then that's not my issue. The reason I'm giving you this message is because we have to be aware of light and dark. We are not in the fifth dimension yet in this reality. If we were in the fifth dimension, I wouldn't need to deliver this information, because we wouldn't have a dualistic energy that we would be sat in. It's the same as if you are wanting desperately to only be happy all the time. Okay, when we reach our depth, sometimes that teaches us the most valuable lessons. It also teaches us what we need to focus on. Because this is the thing, just because I'm sitting here doesn't mean I sit and fart rainbows 24 hours a day. Obviously, I have my own issues and my own problems, but I will try and work through them as authentically as I can. Now, if someone was to sit and go, well, what are they? Then I wouldn't be ashamed to explain them, because I'm aware that I'm a human being and we all have strengths and weaknesses. It's just the way it goes, But it's like someone's trying to talk themselves out of a weakness, and you're being led down a bit of a, it's not the way. You're being diverted attention wise. Lots of diversions, lots of distractions going on at the moment. Don't get suckered into that. And again, I get it. You've probably been around a lot of readers that, because I'll be honest with you, I'll be very honest with you, not a lot of the spiritual community I can relate to, because I work with both light and dark. And when I say I work with it, I'm not talking about drumming up some kind of demonic energy. I'm talking that I will work through my own shadow self. Do I work with the light? Yes, because I channel the light. But I also am aware that in order to get to the light, you have to work through your own darkness, because you can only go as high as you've gone deep. And I keep saying that. And but most of the spiritual community that I've come into contact with, unfortunately, don't seem to understand that. And unfortunately, it seems to have rubbed off on a few viewers that I've been getting through. Now, you guys are more than welcome to continue following this, you know, this channel, but I'm not going to respond to your comments if it's of that nature, just FYI. So if you're thinking, oh, she never responds to me, but I don't want to, because if I'm addressing it on these streams, I don't want to repeat. I don't want to keep. I mean, I get it. Everyone takes long, you know, different times to learn. But if I'm repeating the same information, you know, that's just not really my. I don't know. Is that my job? I don't know. Okay, let's see. That message obviously wanted to come through. Let's see. Let's see what other messages are coming through here, Spirit. Let's try and get a little bit more uplifting messages, please. God. Because obviously it's Friday. You know, we've got to still remember there's a weekend coming on, and usually people like to, you know, meet up with people. I know lockdown is still happening here. We're still in lockdown in the United Kingdom. We are still not allowed to really go anywhere. There is still mixed messages being given about the information here, but the majority of people are staying at home. Whether or not maybe you're in a different country and it's more lax, I don't know. Someone here is, wow. Okay. We've got changes on their way. We've got some big changes on their way. Now, could you be moving? You could be moving. Can you see this person's packed up and they're about to transition to another location here? There could be someone that's about to move or is moving. Could be a physical location change. Could be a relationship change. Could be many different things. But we've got courtship here. So this looks like a potential relationship that is possibly about to manifest. But there's something around this. Now, either the connection brings value of, maybe it's the actual spiritual work, mission work. Could be something to do with that. But we've also got a privileged lady here as well. That's just, oh, she's got a butterfly on her. It's almost like there's an alchemical kind of energy mix here where, and I've got the Moana song in my head again. It calls me. What's it called, Jamie? Where I'll go, is it? Where I'll go. I've got that Moana song in my head again. How far I'll go. That's the only song I can hear right now. Lyrics. Might want to have a look at that. There's something here. Someone's manifested a union here. Someone's actually someone has manifested a change. It's almost like the connection that you guys will have will bring great change, not just for, it's everything. It's like the full works. There's a huge transitional energy that's coming through here. Wow. Wow. How far I'll go. Thanks, Jamie. Look, someone is waiting. Can you see? And look, it's almost like she's in lockdown waiting. But it's come out with change. Wow, this is insane. Someone is not going to have to wait much longer. It's like, oh my goodness. Wow. Well, I wasn't expecting that, and I'm not going to lie. I don't even know how to interpret these cards right now. Someone here, I feel like the pit of my stomach, my stomach's going crazy. It's like I've got butterflies in my stomach, and someone's got an expectation, but I feel like, I'm just going to put it out there. Look, someone has got wedding on their mind. Someone's got marriage on their mind here. This is like someone is literally expectation, marriage. Thank you, Stanky Juju 1111. I appreciate you. Shout out all the Scorpio suns. There's a lot of Scorpios that watch this channel, man. I love Scorpio. Aquarius moon. So my sister's got an Aquarius moon. Leo sun, Virgo moon. Oh, okay. Nice. This is a... Why do I feel... Whatever union this is, it's like there's... Now, don't forget this. Okay, this can be a romantic union, but this could be a business union, a partnership. It could be a business partnership and a romantic relationship. It could be, I'm going to be really honest with you. This is two souls that are very old souls. This is like, I actually am a little bit speechless with this energy. It's like, can you see we've got high honor? High honor. Whatever this energy is between this partnership, we've got courtship and high honor. It's like there's going to be some very highly regarded relationships being born out of this, and it's going to bring this great fortune. There's going to be it's almost like you guys are each other's lucky charms, to the point where this may have gone on for a minute as well. This may have gone on for a minute, but it feels to me like the moment this has a chance to breathe, bang, there's a strong commitment that's kind of developed from it. But it's yeah, look. Thanks, Stacey. Can you see pathway? Whatever this is, it's leading to this great fortune. There's a path here. There's a clear path that is leading two people to the same circle. Oh my goodness! Bottom of the deck was gift. Yeah, we've got privileged lady and message of concern. I'm feeling like someone's going to be having a conversation here. Now, I'll be really honest with you. This feels karmic. This feels very karmic, but take it as it resonates. There's going to be some spoken words here, and they're just telling me a choice is made. So if any, there's been confusion, or if there's been a block, or if there's been, look, message at the bottom. It's like revolving doors, one in, one out. Change, all change. Because we've got two women. We've got two women in one spread. Take it as it resonates. Wow. Is this, which way is this? Unexpected income. Can you see that gold coin there? Unexpected income. What is going on with that? Why do I'm seeing someone signing a contract here. It's like I don't know if it's a business contract that someone's trying to get out of, or if someone's trying to get into it. But is it a business contract, or is it a love? It could be something love-wise, but it's a contract that someone's getting out of, and a new one is being written. Now, that could be the Akashic Records. Yes. My guys seem to think it is the Akashic Records. Something is being rewritten here. Something has... If you felt over the last couple of days that your reality is not matching your feelings, They're just saying it's been decided. Something was rewritten in the Akashic records. Something's been rewritten. And it was a manifestation. It was via a manifestation that thoughts. Someone's been deliberating on a situation here that I think, because they're worried about their income. Unexpected income thoughts. It's like I'm hearing they reached the end of the road with this current situation. They have to close it out, or they are closing out, or they have closed it out. And there's a new opportunity waiting for them when they close it out. Yet more energy of closing out cycle. Yet more energy of closing out cycle that's coming through. But and don't forget, the first card we had was coffin and great fortune. So when they do, it's going to be, yeah, pretty decent. Okay, Jale, do not cry. Your ancestors are bringing you a gift. Your ancestors are about to deliver a monumental gift to you. Now, if you've been asking your ancestors for help, and if you are very close, specifically if it's a grandfather figure, doesn't have to be, then they are trying to deliver something to you, and I'm going to cry. Mature man and gift. I saw gift at the bottom of the deck and I didn't acknowledge it. Whatever you do, when this is delivered to you, acknowledge it. Whatever you do. My granddad's trying to talk to me. This is way too much information. I feel like I'm going to end up crying on this live if I listen to that. Granddad, please. He knows that every time he speaks to me, I get super emotional anyway. So the fact that he's coming through on a live is insane. Yeah, because if you're selling off a business, it would be a closure of one thing to profit a great amount. But the mature man is bringing a gift. It could be a way out, but it's a gift to get you to where you need to go. It could be any of those things. Thanks, Stacey. Thanks, Luke. Oh my goodness. Guys, if you have been sat asking for your ancestors or your relatives to help you with something, they are granddad, please. Like, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna actually cry if he keeps talking. That's the thing. My granddad passed away like 12 years ago. And sorry, beg your pardon, 11 years ago. And I'm rubbish when it comes to anything to do with him because I just get upset because I miss him a lot. So the fact that he's coming to, oh my goodness, change the subject. Right. Okay. So anyway, Granddad, I'll talk to you later. So mature man and gift. This man is going to be helping you with something that you're going to need. Okay. Now I'll try and deliver because my granddad wants me to say this message, and I'll try and deliver it because it does resonate. It's actually going to relate to some of you guys. Thanks, Jamie. It's actually going to resonate with some of you guys. Apples girl, if you are deadly serious about that question, this is not the channel for you. Because it's a psyop. There you go, there's your answer. Stanky Juju. The veil is so thin at the moment that I'm going to be really honest with you. There was a lot of people that we lost over 10 years ago now that were very high vibrational beings that were almost angelic variety. And it was very difficult to connect to that energy back then because we were in a total different vibration. As we're kind of ascending now, it's like we're matching that higher level of vibration, and so they're able to manifest things through to our physical reality a lot easier. Same way with people that are suddenly becoming a bit more awakened, or suddenly getting a little bit more aware of the reality that they're in. They're able to bleed through into this reality a little bit easier now because, and it's not, I mean, this is the thing for me personally. 10 years ago, I actually, being a Taurus and being very stubborn, I actually asked my guides until they gave me mediumship ability to speak to my granddad. But this has been the easiest that he can come through on a video. Now what's going on here is that the veil is lifting, and so the bleed through of different timelines and worlds are a lot easier now, which is why people's ability is increasing. And so people that were previously very able intuitive wise are also getting that upgrade, but also the spirit realm are able to come through a lot easier as well, which is why they're able to deliver this. It's another reason. Now, can people, I'll be honest with you, like the person that I'm referring to here with me in my personal life is an extremely evolved soul, okay, which is why now we're ascending, it's a lot easier for him to manifest something for me. It could have taken a long time for this to come, or it could have been that, you know, you felt very disconnected, especially if you're a starseed and like a soul being. This is especially the case. This is very from where I'm looking, it's very starseed type energy that I'm picking up on here. But this is something that's been in the works a long time. And they're just saying the time is right. You're ready for this. You're ready. You're ready. And it's I'm picking up here a very heavy weight around my heart chakra here. If you are still in mourning for this person that I'm referring to, please work on that, because we need to make sure the heart is clear, because that's how we receive our blessings. If our heart is blocked, it's very difficult to receive, but it's also very difficult to give. Okay, so please, whatever you do, and this is coming from someone, without going into my life history, people that know me will know what I'm saying here. This, do not fall foul to having a bitter or twisted heart, or falling into a trap of nastiness. Don't fall into that trap, because your blessings will be delivered by your heart center, and if you're deliberately giving that out, you need that purity. This energy is what's coming through. This is the pure energy of the higher realms. This is the pure energy that they're trying to deliver to you. You must keep an open heart. Whatever you do, the easiest trick in the book is to start really closing off your heart center, because you're protecting yourself. Whatever you do, and this is something I've fought for, because especially if you've been disappointed, let down, heartbroken, backstabbed over and over and over and over, literally ongoing, even from own family members, even from those closest from you. This is especially for you, especially if you've got scorpionic energy, because I feel like Scorpios are very, very aware of this kind of energy. It's like the rebirth over and over and over again. You are so close, guys. Just keep, whatever you do, if you're trying to manifest something, if this is a business that you're trying to sell, if it's a property you're trying to buy, if it's a love relationship, whatever you do, keep that heart focused, because you're so close. It's like this is waiting. This is waiting. This is waiting. Whatever you do, whatever you do. Now, Luke, you'll understand what I'm saying here. I still struggle with this, because it seems as though that the more you're about to kind of, you're close to something, the more the energy comes, because it's a test, right? You must, whatever you do, do not be distracted by the sleight of hands, the magicians in the background working their ways sort of to try and distract you. Whatever you do, make sure that your eyes are on your pure, it's a pure feeling. It's like, for example, today I was just like, this is horrific, you know, like I had to go and take a salt bath. I had to take, you know, really talk to myself and talk myself down into not getting angry about a situation. Without going too much in detail, I'm in lockdown at the moment with my mum and my brother, and without going into too much detail, my mum's very old school, and my brother, neither of them are into any of this, and so there is obviously me working and they're not working at the moment, and they forget that sometimes, which means sometimes it's very difficult for me to maintain a focus when there's lots of noise, and you know, I can't do certain things because they're sort of forgetting that I've got to work at certain times. And so obviously it gets to the point where there's like a stress, there's a pressure. And in fact, you might have seen on videos that there's either been noise outside or there's been noise upstairs. And it after 2 months of that, when I'm living in a room at the moment, it's you've got to be very focused. Now, I had to take myself off and talk myself down into making sure that I'm keeping focused, because let's be realistic here. Look at it from a wider perspective. If this affects me going live, because I even said to Luke, I was like, I'm going to have to cancel the live, because, and then I was like, I can't, because look at what that's achieved. I can't do that. I have to pull myself together and I have to keep going. So be it, you know. If I allow that energy to affect me that badly, then I'm no better than anyone else, in my opinion. So I kept going. I made sure I took some couple of hours out and really kind of did my meditation, did my cleansing, did my healing, made sure I was, you know, looking after myself, topped myself up, and now I'm here. And obviously it's trying to bring that energy that's, you know, a lot more kind of free flowing, but the heart has to stay open. If you start shutting the heart off, it will just not help. It really won't help. And I get it. If you've got people around you that are capitalizing on it, I totally get you. But do not sink to any levels. Do not sink to any, because this especially is like, it's a trap. It's a trap. I'm telling you, just whatever you do, keep focused. And this, especially over the next couple of days, is going to be the case. So be around people and things that you know uplift you, that you know you can be authentic around without them capitalizing or manipulating that energy, because that will really help you to stay focused and to stay in that heart center, because through the heart center you can manifest a lot of things. And if your heart center is blocked, or you're shrouded in guilt, or you're shrouding in uncertainty, or you're being talked out of your joy, then we cannot have that. Music is especially good for that kind of thing. That's what I was doing, you know, before I was doing my healing, my meditation, because I can, you know, I top up my chakras and I work through my own energy. I was listening to music because apart from food, I absolutely adore music, but I draw as well. You know, I find an outlet. So whatever you do, find an outlet that keeps that heart center open, because it's going to be very important, especially to deliver this, because this is the thing. I could sit here and burst into tears and channel the message directly from my granddad to me. God, here we go. He's coming back again now, because he's trying to break down my walls, because he knows that he can do it. Oh goodness, granddad. Whatever you do, don't allow yourself to be in a position where, make sure you don't build your walls up for the wrong things. Okay, just make sure that you're accessible via your heart center, that because when you're so inaccessible, they'll come and they'll break that down. All right, so, and that's my own lesson, because my grandma's telling me you should have taken 5 minutes before your live. He's telling me off now, and I listen to granddad. He's saying you should have taken 5 minutes to your live. I was trying to get your attention and you were so busy doing other things. And he's right, because Luke will testify to this. What was I doing 5 minutes before? So my granddad's saying, don't fall for that again. So don't forget, and granddad's right with what he's saying there, and he's actually, I hold my hands up, my bad. Don't get distracted by this, because if you know you're about to go into a situation, maybe you've got a work review that you know is going to be really emotionally charged, make sure you're taking the time out before you do it. Okay, that goes for if you're talking to someone, if you're about to reply to someone, just make sure that you're managing your energy, because if you can't manage that, how on earth can you manifest anything through properly? Because it needs to be balanced, right? You know. Oh my goodness, Grandad, he's saying the gift will be yours now. He's trying to make me cry. Do you know what? So I was having a little nosy around the spare room a couple of days ago, and I saw on a bit of paper my granddad's handwriting. And obviously it was a new bit of handwriting. It was a new bit of handwriting I hadn't seen before, and my granddad's so clever. He's written Jale, for goodness sake, he's written 3 dates. There was 3 dates he wrote down. Under one of the dates he put 6 weeks, and from the day that I saw that day, it was exactly 6 weeks until the date that he had written down. Do not underestimate any messages you get through. Do not underestimate any messages you get through. Can I talk to you about my granddad? Maybe one day I can, but because there's a lot of stuff I can't say about my granddad for various reasons. But we'll get into that another time. But be very aware of the information and things that are going on here, because there are secret gifts everywhere. For example, you may notice that I have lots of rainbows that are placed on each of my lives. So in August, when I started this channel, I was looking into the energies around March and April of this year, and I channeled rainbows. And I was told that at that point, it's like a fractions of light coming through a prism and sparking off a new direction. Okay. So obviously rainbows are 7 colors of the chakras, aren't they? The 7 main chakras. And with that light shining through, it's recreating another energy, which again, essentially is ascension. They're talking about ascension. Now, because of that, this is why I put all my rainbows on my lives. But little did I know that in England, they actually draw rainbows for the health workers, all the people, the essential workers. The kids put it up in their windows. They put the rainbows up for the health workers and all the essential workers in the country. Now, obviously, clearly I must have been maybe channeling that as well. But rainbows are extremely significant because they are also signs. It's called God's promise for a reason. Okay, now, am I religious? No. Do I believe in source? Yes. When I refer to God's promise, would that be source's promise, the spiritual promise? Indeed. This is something that is rightfully yours, that is being returned to you. If you have struggled, if you have fought your way through something, if you have kept your heart open and you have kept going and fought and been distracted after sabotage, after distraction, after person that has backstabbed you and kept going, this is for you. This is for you. What is for you will always be meant for you. The journey can you see? This is very Harry Potter energy, actually. I can't give that message. That's a ridiculous message. So you know people time travel, right? Oh, Jamie, I mean, you're always synchronized. Bless you. Oh, Jamie, I forgot to tell you. I did have a look for those karaoke apps, but yeah, they're all very, very poor quality. Maybe we should just do it via maybe we should just do it by Zoom, or what's it called? What's the other video conference thing? Zoom or Skype. That'd be hilarious. I've got a little microphone down here as well. Journey. You know there are time travelers, right? Yeah, we should. We should definitely video call. I'm well up for karaoke. Can you do me a favour with this house? Obviously, we're all in the house and we're all, well, I don't know, maybe in your area or not. The next time you go outside, just pay attention to your surroundings. I don't know if I'm going to tell you this. Should I tell the story? So one of my very close friends, his name's Chris. Me and Chris went to a Buddhist temple, must be about 10 years ago now. And we were wandering around the grounds. It was, I think, the first Buddhist temple that opened up in the UK. It's in Wimbledon, because he lives right around the corner. And so we walked around these grounds. It's actually very beautiful, the grounds there. And we walked around it and we were having a nice little walk. And this, I'm telling you, this guy just walked through, but it didn't cross our paths as in over at sort of a few meters. He was a while away and he crossed over, right? And me and Chris both looked at each other and were like, is this a joke? Because whoever this was, it was like we both registered there's something about this person that is not ordinary. In fact, it's extraordinary. And we both looked at each other. We both kind of did a double take. We both looked at the guy. The guy stopped, looked at us. We all three of us stopped and was doing this for about 10 minutes. And then he went. And I couldn't talk for about 20 minutes afterwards. And I literally, to this day, me and Chris still think that was a time traveler. Me and Chris still are convinced that was a time traveler. We are absolutely convinced. We didn't even need to ask each other. We were like, that was a time traveler. He was dressed totally that you would expect, but there was something about his energy that wasn't right. And it was like nothing else that you've ever felt in your life. And I'm telling you, if I had to place a bet on that guy was a time traveler. And me and Chris to this day are still like 1000% sure. We were like, why did he cross there? Like, what's going on? Jamie, I'll be really honest with you. I'm 10 years on still questioning why there, why then. But because it was a very religious, obviously it was a very kind of, the energy in that place was insane. I feel like he was coming back to kind of observe things. But because when you go in, when you walk around, when you walk into the temple, you can sit and meditate. And obviously we sat there for a long time after we walked around the grounds. We sat in there for a long time. But that to this day, I don't know what was more amazing, the energy there, the grounds, or seeing that guy. Because I was just like, yeah. When you're out and about, we're in lockdown at the moment. When you're out and about, just do me a favor. The next time you're out and about, I know most people when they're out and about at the moment, they're so busy going from A to B because there's a fear behind everything. Can you do me a favor and humor me once the next time you're out and just observe from a place of non-fear, if you can, okay? Because you're going to see a lot more. Now, you've got to question, is there a reason why they don't want us to be going out and observing that? Because there's going to be a very conscious difference when you're doing it that way, and you're going to be understanding and seeing a lot more things. So just be very aware, because it's like these guys are gearing up to give you insights and wisdom, messages, gifts, all sorts of things. It's up to you. Sometimes they're obvious and sometimes they're not so obvious. So just be aware, because the one earlier for me, I almost looked a gift horse in the mouth and I rejected it, which I've got to be careful of, because for me, I should know about this. That shouldn't have been the case for me. Now, will I forgive myself? Of course, because we're not hard on ourselves to the point of where we're going to throw guilt back in our face. But this is my granddad's warning and message for me, but also for you guys to say, just be very consciously aware, because all it takes is for something to create a bad environment or a bad day to then set you onto this course or spiral where you're not going to see these things, and then you're off track. because it can be that 1 inch, 1 millimeter. That's why Grandad's come through to help you guys, because my Grandad is my guardian. He's a very strong protector. I had 4 near-death experiences, and my Grandad has helped me every single time. Okay, he's also trying to help you guys, because this is an amazing person. So this is not just a message for me, this is a message for, and that's from my heart to yours, because usually I keep my Grandad very private for a reason, because I'm very protective of him. But this is, as I say, you've got someone backing you, not just from my side, but from yours as well, that wants to be able to give you this. Okay, because this is something that's owed. All right. And no, we're not talking about entitlement owing. It's based on what you've tried to do, what you've tried to achieve, your efforts, your heart space. You know, in Egypt, when you pass over, they measure your heart and what you've done in terms of with a feather. And if your heart is light, it means you can pass through. Yeah. If your heart's heavy, then there's an issue. So just make sure you're keeping your heart as light as possible. Jamie, he's the second most amazing man on this planet. Equally amazing person. And that's what I'm going to say, because I don't want to cry. Someone is coming to assist you. If you've asked for help, if you've been trying to ask the universe for something, you are about to get this delivered, but make sure your heart space is clear, please. Not because I'm bossy, but because I want to see you guys get your blessings. I would love, okay? I would love to see that, if I'm totally honest with you. I would love to hear about that. I would love to hear you go, oh my goodness, you never guess what happened to me. This is what happened. I'd be happy. I'm a simple human being. Joanna, girl. Do you know, and this is the other thing, I've got to say this now. Now you've started me off, right? Can I just say, the people that I still get blown away, the people that follow me, I know I'm getting all soppy, but I can't help it. The people that follow me are some serious energy. Like these are like some, I'm blessed. I'm sorry, but I'm blessed. Like, okay, I'm going to get super emotional now, Jale, for goodness sake, just do it later. I'm very happy for you guys to obviously be watching, and it's my honour. Thank you. I'm going to stop now being soppy. Luke's like, what's happened to my friend? Luke's like, what have they done to Jale? No, I know. No, I'm serious. No, Joanna, I'm serious too. This why I'm serious too, 100%. Do you know my granddad was in the army? He fought in the Second World War. My father was also in the army. My uncle was in the Navy. My brother was in the army. My cousin was in the army. Yeah. Luke's like, Luke's like, oh my goodness me, they've it's the moon in a water. Moon's got to be in a water sign here. Moon's got to be in a water sign here. This is like this. It feels like Pisces energy. This, because I always get super emotional when it comes to when the moon's in a water sign. I always get super emotional. All right. Now, don't forget. Could this come from an official source, government? Could this be, a military connection that is going to give you a blessing from an ancestor? Of course. All right, just to reiterate that. Yeah, Joanna, fair play. These cards, I have had my eye on these cards for ages. Amazing shout. Amazing shout. Because I'm not being funny, but I feel like I'm in some of these cards. I feel like they're the little vortexes. Yeah, Jamie, it has to be, doesn't it? I feel like I know we're due. I know we had an Aquarius moon possibly yesterday, so we must be Pisces moon, because I just feel super like I'm not going to finish that sentence. I just feel super cuddly and like, yeah, the cards are, Joanna, well done, mate. Like, yeah, super accurate, Luke. Okay, I'm gonna try and stop being so soppy now. Why is this card's calling me? I think you're talking of Moana songs. Do you know what I've just heard in my head? And I'm sorry if that scared anyone. Someone is, oh my goodness, someone's having a dream. Someone's dreaming. Someone has literally dreamt. Someone has been having a dream. Someone dreamt. Someone dreamt. Someone actually dreamt. Why can I can hear someone in their head, someone actually where they are going, oh my God, oh my God. But whoever that is, I can hear you in my head. Yeah, someone's actually woken up. Do you know when you have those dreams and it's like, do you remember when I was saying last week that I woke up and my reality doesn't match what I've dreamt? That would be because I'm doing something in my sleep, and then when I wake up, I'm back to this reality. This feels like something has progressed in the dream state that hasn't yet matched the physical reality. But one person was already aware and the other person's just becoming aware of it. That's what this feels like. And again, the Moana song, again. And if you haven't listened to that song, please listen to it, because this is on a loop in my head, and it talks about something calls the person. And I swear to God, I feel like my sacral chakra is got like a catapult string. You know those little, it feels like my sacral chakra is on an elasticated string on a bungee rope, and it's like I'm being pulled into something energetically. No, they're telling me to stop shuffling because there's something else about this card. If someone has been manifesting something, you guys are on it, because it's like this was manifested. It's like someone's going into their dream state to manifest something. They're forgetting they're doing it. They're waking up. And then the counterpart to that situation, whether it's a business partner, whether it's a romantic partner, is then going in and manifesting their own version of it. This is insane. There's two people manifesting separately in their dream state here. And they're about to get their delivered reality. They're about to have this delivered. Now, because both people are extremely powerful in terms of how they manifest, it's literally like what's happened here is that spirit, your guardians, your ancestors have gone, let's help them push it through. It's like there was a three-part process. It was like it had to be an awareness on both sides, and then spirit were the deciding factor. And I feel like whoever your guardian is, your ancestor is, that is your spokesperson, your guardian, is the one that's going, yeah, we'll sign that off. It's like something via the Akashic records that was written, like I said before, that is now being delivered. And it's a very prestigious, whatever this is I'll be really honest with you, something was trying to block this, and it wasn't a good energy. Something has been trying to block this from coming through, because it was extraordinarily high vibrational. And it means that based on that energy, the vibrational, the kind of, I want to say the altruistic type of, what's the word? The meshing of the two energies. It's like the DNA strands. You know, it forms two counter. This is insane energy. It's like there's a totally new timeline that has been created based on these two ends working their manifestational energy towards the completion part, which is where spirit have stepped in. And the only thing left is for this to actually show itself in the physical. And over the next I was about to say a few days, but they want to say weeks. Could be sooner than weeks, though. I want to say anywhere between 3 days and 3 weeks. And look. Message and thief. Message and thief. This came out together. Something trying to get through. Something trying to manifest. That's a very high vibrational energy. Something blocking or attempting to block. Attempting being the operative word. Let me just let this energy settle a bit because I want to see through that. There's a frustration energy. Someone's trying to manifest something from the two ends of this kind of almost like alchemical type of contract where there's two people involved, two situations involved. One side of that is having difficulty. Despair, message and thief. I feel like someone wants to communicate that and they can't. I feel like someone wants to communicate their despair and they can't. They're not able to. There's a very strong frustration energy here. Now this is surreal. It says occupation here. But do you know what the weird thing is this is showing a seamstress. Now this is my mum's job. My mum is actually a seamstress. She has her own business, but she's also a matron for a very famous school in England, which I'm not going to say the name of. And this is her job. This is actually my mum's job. This is getting really surreal. And we've got child here. So someone's inner child is restricting this energy. All right. Now, is it down to a wound of yours? Yes, because there's a mirroring going on here. You must work on your inner child. There's something here that is restricting this from coming through because the person feels they're not good enough. They don't feel like they're good enough. They've been talked into thinking they're not good enough. This is what this energy is. All right. It's like, could they have had a situation when they were younger where there was neglect because someone was paying attention to their work as opposed to them? Yes, that could be the case. Could it be a situation where there was issues around the mother, which is restricting that energy? Yes. Could it be that your inner child needs to be, oh, Luke, bless you, you're so cute. He's so sweet, isn't he, Jamie? Luke's so sweet. Luke, don't start me on, for God's sake. But there's something around, oh, oof, there you are. Oof, there you are. I feel like crying, me. Oh my goodness. I can feel this as well. It's like someone doesn't. Jamie, seriously, we need karaoke, girl. I'm sorry to be unprofessional, but I've got a bottle of wine waiting for me and we can go for some karaoke if you want. Anyway, that's super unprofessional. Occupation and child. We need to look at the inner child here because we need to understand. I can feel it around my heart center. You have absolutely got to work through. You are good enough. You are good enough. we need to be working on inner child issues. All right. Now, you might sit here and go, well, my childhood wasn't an issue. Then you're all good. But there's something here about inner child work that is, you have to realize you're good enough. You absolutely have. Now, it's all well and good me sit here going, you have to realize you're good enough. You know, that's really going to help. This is what I was talking about before when I said, when you sit in that energy, you can work through it. This is the type of information I'm talking about here, where you have to understand that to really get results, if you sit in this energy of the happiness, then are you really going to be able to purge this inner child issue? No. Can we just be real, please? If you were to sit and recall that experience that you went through and to work through that emotion, is that going to help you purge some of this emotion out and not allow it to have such a strong hold on you? Yes. The reason I know that is because I've done it. You know, have I done all of it? No. Because it's about getting to the point where the wound doesn't outweigh your blessing. Now, because this has come up in a reading, I'm not ignorant or arrogant enough to sit there and go, this is all for you guys, and I'm totally, of course not. I'm going to sit at the weekends and I'm going to sit and try and look and see, is there a message in here for me? My guys are like, yeah. Getting dragged. So that means I have to go through that, because yeah, it's real. It's a real thing. We want to make sure that we're not, we want this to be clear. We don't want, you know, this to be blocked. And this is about the journey, remember? So just as I say, if this is resonating with you, then please have a look into inner child wounds. And you are good enough. You are good enough. All right. What else can you tell us, please? What else can you tell us? Oh, here we go. Granddad's back again now. Look. This is going to be forever the granddad card, isn't it? Concern. Wow. Let's tap into this energy. What are you concerned about, Granddad, or ancestors of those who are wanting to speak? Don't sacrifice your truth. If you know a situation is accurate, don't sit and fight to be heard about it. You don't need to. You don't need to be heard. If you know something is true, you don't need to sit and repeat it 5 million times. I'm getting dragged. I'm getting dragged. Don't allow that energy to block your blessings, please, because this is the ancestors are on your side. They can see everything. They can observe everything. They know what is happening. You don't need to sit and speak it out over and over and over again. Hand it upstairs. And if you feel like you cannot, you've got to the end of your limit, change up, go for a walk. All right, do something that just is not going to get into that head of yours, because again, this needs to come through. Do not, because sometimes if you're talking over and over about it, is that going to lower your vibration? Yes. All right. Does that mean that this energy is going to match a low vibration? No. When you're on a high vibration, your blessings match that, don't they? That's how you manifest. They're just saying, please be very careful. Be very careful on what you're manifesting. Your thoughts create your reality. I'm getting dragged as well, FYI. Because this is also right, what else, Spirit? It's interesting. We've got a comet. I'm not sure if you heard, but there's Atlas was breaking up. They say Atlas broke up, and they're saying that Swan, the comet Green Swan, is actually passing Earth today. It's the first time in 11,597 years or something. It's interesting that all this ancestral starseed energy is coming through now, because whatever this is bringing is definitely piercing through the veil of some kind. And it's very much like that Umara Mara reading I did about piercing through the veil. It's actually very much like that. So pay attention to the signs you're getting. If you're being distracted by all of these things, it might be because you're about to miss something. So just, again, don't fall into a trap there with that. It's going to be very important, some of the information coming through. What else? Yeah, look, focus. Keep the focus, please. Toil and labor. If there is something that is requiring you to do some work, it could be in a child work, as I've mentioned. It could be just maintaining a focus, because they're stunning, aren't they, Jamie? Honestly, these cards, I've wanted these for maybe, I don't know, a long time. There's just something about these cards. It's I'll be honest with you, I feel like I'm in some of these cards. I'm not joking you, I even had a freaking dress like that. My granddad, I think it was my dad actually, I think my dad bought me a dress like this when I was a little kid, because my mum used to dress me as a boy. But yeah, toil and labor. I know, they're so emotional, aren't they? Like, why? I mean, it's great because, you know what I mean, but these are some super, it's like my heart is, yeah, we already know. Yeah, I feel 100%. It's like you can feel it, can't you? Yeah, 100%. Toil and labor. Remain very focused, please. Yeah, for sure. I feel like this is just because don't forget, Pisces being the last emotional sign, water sign. This is about an emotional ending, a release. So definitely, if you feel drawn towards that release, then Luke, it's you and that freaking fudge joke that you keep telling me every time I say stuff now. I keep giggling like Beavis and Butthead. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Luke and his jokes, man. Right, Jale, back to business. There's an expectation here. Be very careful that you're not going to... Luke, so funny. If you... Luke, did you just try and put something in my head again? Because I swear to God, I just heard you say something in my head. If that was you, Luke, was that you? I just heard you say yes. I'm waiting. For God's sake. Right. Because Pisces is the last water sign, obviously don't forget we're closing out a major cycle here, because, you know, all 12, the moon transitioning through all 12 signs is usually an end of some kind of energy. Same with this Pisces moon. We've got to be in a Pisces moon. Now, if you are not in the UK, is the moon currently going to be in Pisces? I can't guarantee that, all right? But where I am, oh my goodness, look, an ending. Something's ending here. Something's ending. Oh my goodness. Oh, like seriously, this deck. Someone, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I need to speak. I've just realized that this was going on in my head and I didn't say it out loud. Oh my goodness. Someone else is trying to talk to me in my head at the moment now. Who else is trying to do this? Who else? Someone is trying to communicate. Now, it's interesting because before that happened, I know someone is trying to talk to me in my head. All right, stop it, whoever you are. Do you see that orb then? Do you see that orb like pass through? So interestingly, look at the card I've got. I can see a telephone here. So it's like they wanted to show me that telephone as if to say someone's trying to contact you. And then I had someone talking in my head. Did you see that orb, Joanna? 1 second. Battery's about to go. Oh. Okay, let's yeah, it's like it feels to me like it's going to be different for everyone. For example, if you've got mediumship ability, it's like you're going up a level, and it's like you're picking up on starseed, ancestry, star family. If you can you not try and just FYI as a heads up, when you are trying to get into someone's head, the idea is you have to ask their permission. Don't just get in someone's head, because I'll be really honest with you, when you're doing that, and I'm just coming from someone who is very, very aware of psychic attack, when you are not asking permission to go into someone's head, you're putting that information in their head anyway. What you're then doing is you're saying, well, there's no boundaries here, and so I'm open to it. So if you're going to do that to me, you need to be aware that it works both ways. And that's not me saying I'm going to do anything back to you, because no, but I'm just saying, as a universal order type of arrangement, when you are putting ideas or something in someone's head, or you're not asking their permission first, you're basically saying that you are happy for that to happen to you. So just be very careful. That's just a heads up. All right, let's see. Luke, do you see what Luke's starting off all these? Will you stop bloody doing that, Luke? Right, okay. Let's have a look. Oh, there. What is this energy? Look, now look, poverty. This is not something. Right, Jamie, I know you've just said something in your head because I've heard you. This is ridiculous. So we're all telepathically communicating with each other. What is it with Mary Poppins? Why is this Mary Poppins vibe? I bet you, guarantee you're going to turn around and be like, yeah, I just had that in my head. This is the thing. Should we just do it in silence? Should we just do the reading in silence? Clearly, we don't need any words. Yeah, it's the first thing I thought of with Mary Poppins. Did you have that in your head as well? Let's all pick a colour. All right, you ready? If you guess that colour now, I'm going to be. This is funny. Let's see what else. Thank you for the likes, guys. That's much appreciated. Nope. Although purple's an interesting colour. No, I didn't have purple in my head. One person's got it right so far. One person has guessed the colour. Stacey, it was red. It was red. It was in fact red. Just be careful if you're doing that, because you've got to be careful with that kind of energy. Luke, yeah, Stacey guessed the colour. Were you really thinking? Are you winding me up now? Are you winding me up? If anyone is not watching chat when they're watching this later, is probably going to think we are insane. Come on, right? Okay, let's get lottery numbers. Actually, no, don't get. I'm telling you, just FYI, do not do it with lottery numbers. No, Luke, I believe you. Yeah, don't do lottery. That's not an energy you want to go in there. Trust me on that. Yeah, Stacey and Luke, you guys got the right colour. Well done. Very well done. Great. Purple was my second option, if I'm being totally honest with you. I keep drawing the false person card. I keep getting the false. Someone's wearing a mask. I keep getting that. Just be very aware. So there is someone here that is around a false female. Someone is trying to move away from that person. Oof. This is adjudication. So, Stanky Juju, you'd need to book a reading. Adjudication. This energy here is, there's some complicated energy going on here. Someone is trying to break free of something. There could be some court issues, legal issues. This could be divorce. This could be, there is something around a legal system that is potentially why someone has not broken free of someone. Is there a contract involved? Yes, possibly. Could it be a marital contract, business contract? There is a female that is false. False person. And this card, main male, that came out with it. Now, could you sit and say, well, how do you know it's not the man that's false? I mean, it could be. But for what I'm looking at here, someone is almost, it looks like the man, because the man's in the background, is playing along with this and is waiting to kind of have a reveal or do a reveal. But there's something around the judicial proceedings, law, court, something like that, that the energy is not. Just be very careful, please, especially in this kind of energy with this Pisces moon. Pisces is usually very it causes, it's because it is very, I mean, look, to be honest with you, when I keep talking about this in my videos, but I'm going to have to give it as an example now. So when my moon, because don't forget, when you're, okay, with any astrology natal chart, you have a snapshot of when the person was born, don't you? Then you look at what is called a progressed chart, which is a snapshot of the energy of that time that you're looking for. Now, when you're born, your natal moon is obviously the general overall energy that you have, okay? And then when you look at a progressed moon, the moon will then have moved on and progressed from when you were originally born in your natal chart. Now, when my moon progressed into Pisces, a Pisces moon, I am not joking you, that was, I thought my Scorpio moon was bad. Pisces moons are, it was like I couldn't understand. It was just, there was a lot of emotion, but it went really deep. It went to the point where it brought everything up. It literally dragged, there was no escaping it. It was like just dragging up all this stuff. And it gets to the point where you're just like, bruh, come on, can I just get a break here? Like, this is a bit much. So just be very aware of that during this time, because I feel like, yes, there's going to be some necessary changes that are made. And yes, definitely don't just sit there and go, oh, I'll wait for the Pisces moon to end before I make a decision, because this is the energy to make a very clear decision. But it's like, oh my God, is it nearly 1 hour, 43 minutes in? Wow, this is long. Yeah, just be very careful, because look at the bottom of the deck. Just whatever you do, please, and look, we've also got courthouse. Just, if you're in this emotional energy, please be careful, please. All right, just this energy at the moment is a bit weird. All right, so just be very discerning. If you feel like you're being triggered to the point where you don't have it under control, please ensure that you switch up your environment, even if it means going for a walk for 10 minutes, because ain't no one going to sit and deal with that kind of energy 3 weeks down the line when you got to go court proceedings because you've been a wally. Yes, people make mistakes, but that's not, come on, we should be, let's hope that energy is not going to happen. But just be very careful you're not getting drawn into anything or being triggered to the point where you're out of control to that extent. All right, don't get pulled into that. Okay, let's go with the Keepers of the Light. Let's see what messages Keepers of the Light have got before we wrap this up. Okay, Keepers of the Light. What can you tell me, please? What can you tell me? Wow, this reading went on for 1 hour, 40 minutes. Insane. Keepers of the Light, what can you tell me, please? Last messages. Keepers of the Light, what can you tell me, please? Wow, what did I say about increasing the awareness and being very careful? Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. Wow. And actually, Master Buddha is a Taurus sun. Is he? No, Buddha was a Taurus sun and a Scorpio moon. And this, coming from someone who is also a Taurus sun and Scorpio moon, this is not exist. So just be very, trust that instinct, and just be very sort of self-aware. All right, just be very careful around the reality that you're in. Pisces can also be very strong Neptunian energy. All right, so, and we've also got Hilarion Divine Healing. Says, honor your sensitivity, retreat to recharge and heal, and your light can support others. All right, I'm going to pull one more because I just want to get a nice, let's go with nature's, should we, actually no, let's go with hang on, now I can't decide. Let's go with starseeds. Let's go with Starseed Oracle. You'll be happy to know that all my candles are intact today and nothing has been blown out. What can you tell us, please? Where did that go? Okay. Wow. Look, Earth. Learning how to be human of the world, but not... No, in the world, but not of it. Earth. Can you see? This is very Aquarius energy. She's observing. Dude, Luke, what did... This has just blown my mind. What? Right, so I've got to tell you this now. A couple of days ago, I asked Luke something, and Luke was like, and it was referring to this date, and Luke sent me a screenshot, and I was like, and it was something like, observe, make sure you're observing, right? And I was like, wow, Luke, that's brilliant. Like, where did you get that information from? Me went, one of your videos. And I was like, no wonder my guys keep telling me to watch my videos, and then I don't, because I feel like I'm some kind of egomaniac, because like, who come off it like that's a little bit much. But Luke, yeah, it's the same message as what you gave me, that I gave me to give to you, for you to give to me, and now I'm giving it back again. It's like we're in this... It's the same. Observe. What was it you sent? In fact, let me go back to the... You even wrote it in a really good way as well. Because my words, usually when I write things, I write in like 15,000 different words. Yeah, a preview of something, observe. 100%. So whatever you're previewing at the moment, or you're getting a clue about, just observe. Well, I failed that lesson today. Frickin' heck. I definitely did not observe. Wow. Yes, thank you, Gigi. Unfortunately, this channel is very deep. Well, fortunately, I suppose. Yeah, you're talking to a Scorpio moon, 12th house unaspected. So, unfortunately, I was born far from normal. Yeah, it's like an inception message, isn't it? Yeah, it's massively like that. It's like Adjustment Bureau. I feel like I'm in the film Adjustment Bureau. All right, let's have a look. And yeah, I mean, anyway. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see. Infinity, indeed. Infinite possibilities. Wow. Okay, 1 second. I can't talk. My body's still reacting to it. I can't help it. Guys, I apologize. I know sometimes when I get cards and I get information, I am massively over the top, but I can't help it. My body reacts. My body's reacting. Gratitude and appreciation. Do you remember when we had that 7 of Wands card that was about the unicorn? Oh my goodness. This is honestly, this is knocking the wind out of me. Yeah, Jamie, yeah. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, this is literally this. How cute is that? But it's the rainbow. And can you see the horn is piercing? And look, there's a freaking, is that a freaking moon? It's a freaking moon. The moon is behind, look. Oumuamara, whatever that freaking word is. I was talking about piercing through the veil. The moon is in Pisces and we've got a rainbow behind it, and talking about inner child issues. This is like a virtual hug they're giving us. They're giving us a virtual hug. The guides, the ancestors, the angels, the guardians, this is their virtual, they're giving us a virtual hug. Oh yeah, give her a hug from me, Jamie. Oh, I bet she's having a dream about a unicorn, you know. I've just realised that. Oh, I bet she's dreaming of unicorns. Oh my goodness, this is, I love, see, look, Pisces energy doesn't have to be all bad, but look, how cute is this? And it does look like Sophia with that. Like, I did actually say to Luke earlier, that hair, man, is so awesome. I'm so jealous. Look. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. When she wakes up tomorrow, ask her to say, what did you drink? I bet you any money she's having. I already feel like she's going to say unicorns. Oh my goodness. I want to dream of a unicorn now. This card, now I'm going to have to read the card. So this live's going to be about 15 hours long. I apologize, but I have to. Okay, let's get the. Oh my goodness, why? Right, hang on. Let me just pull myself together here. Recognize the good qualities in others and openly share your gratitude with them. Write notes of thanks to those who have helped you. I'm going to cry. If someone deserves acknowledgement, take the time to let a superior or colleague know that they receive the recognition they deserve. Nature is continually sharing its beauty for us to appreciate. Beholding a rainbow is a gift. What? It's the perfect time to be grateful for all the gifts in our lives. It is important to generate the positive flow of thankfulness that can bring joy into someone else's life. By doing so, you will not only decrease your stress, you'll also generate the feeling of goodwill and love in your life. They're trying, oh my goodness, this is... Oh my, Jamie, I know, right? See, this is usually not my energy. I'm usually very Queen of Swords energy, which is like my sword is ready. What? Wow. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to move the card up to the camera. In my head, I'm doing it, but my body's not reacting. And I'm so sorry. I'm so extra, but all I know how to do right now is swear in Turkish, and I don't know why. Oh my goodness. There are faces. There are, look, there's loads of faces in the hair. It's like the ancestors. It's like the ancestors. The ancestors are, oh my goodness. It's the ancestors. The ancestors. It's like, okay, I keep saying the word ancestors, Jale, for goodness sake. Right, let me try and articulate my brain at the moment. This song, okay, now the Moana song started up in my head again. Jamie, can someone? I don't know how to talk. This is a bit much, isn't it? Can anyone else function in this energy? I feel like I've been sucker punched in like my gut or something with a rainbow. Like, it's literally like they're trying to crack us open to let the light flood in. That's what this feels like. It's like they're trying to break us down to let literally every light in that we need to light us up to get to the next part of our journey. And my granddad clearly is trying to break me down emotionally in order to that. It's like they say when the heart breaks, it is in order to, it floods with light. But this feels like it's like there's a tidal wave of emotion that's getting ready to hit, and it's not in a bad way. It just means it's to try and purge. Look at all the ancestors. Yeah, Stacey, take a look at your one. But look, this looks like a million ancestors that are, they're all backing. It's like a wish. Oh, it's like a little, it's like a wish of a little girl. It's a little girl's wish. It's like when we, that's why they're trying to talk about, oh my goodness. That's like when they're trying to talk about healing the inner child, right? It's because to heal the inner child, you'll get the wish that you probably wish for. Whatever this is a wish around you as a child. Yes, Jamie, yes. Or a little boy or a little girl. Take it as it resonates. The mane does look like waves. And I keep hearing it calls me, it calls me, it over that Moana song over and over and over. And I've just realized, oh, how whoever did these, see, this is what I want to now. I'm actually now tempted to create my own deck and with drawing, right? Yeah, Jamie said it earlier. It calls me. It's called, it's not called that. It's called Moana song. How far I'll go. But the moon has a rainbow tinge to it. The moon is not white. The moon, and you may not be able to see it properly, but it's like it's, oh my goodness, it looks like a pearl. Remember, we kept getting pearls in that deck in the Good Tarot. Remember, we kept seeing it was the Ace of Pentacles. It came out as a pearl of wisdom, a gift, and a pearl. Wait a minute. Doesn't Moana have, like, isn't she in a shell? No, I was watching the Little Mermaid the other day, and inside the shell is that pearl. In the trees. Oh my. Yes. But this is where it gets weirder. Look, there's two faces that I can see in the trees, but they're talking to each other. Can you see? And it, oh, it's a male and a female. Yes. Yes, Jamie. Yes. Yes. Can't talk. Yes. Luke. Dude, someone's having a giggle. Am I awake? This can't be real. This can't be real here. This can't be real. This is look. I'm sorry. I've done this for what? However long my granddad has passed over. I did. This is why I got my ability, my full abilities, because I'd sat and demanded my ability to speak to granddad, and I wouldn't stop until I demanded action. I demanded to speak to him. I'm still amazed. Like sometimes even they amaze me all the time, because every time I think miracles aren't possible, they are. And this is why I tell people, do not ever put doubt into your mind, because this is like, but it's literally like, I've been staring at the edge of the water as long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter. But I come back to the water no matter how, oh my goodness, how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes. If the wind in my sail on the sea stays behind me, one day I'll know if I go. There's just no telling how far I'll go. I know everybody on this island seems so happy on this island. Everything is by design. I know everybody on this island has a role on this island, so maybe I can roll with mine. I can lead with pride. I can make us strong. I'll be. Someone's trying to make me cry on this live, aren't they? I'm not going to cry. We did that once before and it didn't. We're not about to start trying to do that again. No one wants to see me cry on this live, man. Seriously. Well, let's pull one more card. I know what, dude. How have you? Please, Luke. Dude, don't. Oh my God! Seriously, guys. Is everyone crying? Am I the only one? Now I feel bad. Now I feel like I need to sit and cry, because clearly this trying to come through here. I think I've actually practiced from that other occasion of not crying, because it gets to the point where sometimes I cry and I'm holding it back, and my sister's like, "Will you just cry already?" Because I can see you trying to hold it back and it's annoying me. Oh my God, Luke, don't. No, Luke, seriously. We'll talk later. Right, let's. I know, it's beautiful, isn't it? Oh my goodness. I can't. I can't. I can't. I can't. Why did I? This is insane. This is insane. I've actually got a tear rolling down my cheek. The freaking girl is the unicorn. Is the dove. Is the swans, which is actually currently a comet. And the dolphin. This is telepathy. Dolphins are telepathic. This is very Atlantean energy. But look, also the shell. Look what is in the middle of the shell. This has got to be a dream, right? I've actually got tears literally like in my eyes that are. This feels like Atlantis. But look, there's. Yeah, yes, the shells call you. But look, it's also the Fibonacci swirl. It's also the golden ratio. Everything the universe has ever created has been designed by the golden ratio. If you look at flowers, if you look at anything in spirals, it's the grand design of the universe. There's a freaking kid in the middle of it. There's a baby in the middle of that. It looks like a staircase. Oh my goodness. And can you see the infinite? It looks like a number 8. Can Can you see that infinity kind of symbol? And it's all rainbow colours as well. Air and sea. It's the merging of air and sea. It's the merging of the emotional with the mental. It's actually a balance of the emotional and the mental. It says celebrating differences. Listen, I feel like someone's literally come underneath the table and punched me in the nunny about 15 times, and then like my body, I don't even know what's going on. This is not real. Every time I look, there's another freaking... There are two twin faces in the water at the bottom right hand corner. Observing. Yeah. Okay, guys. Oh my goodness. I'm not even... Right. I haven't moved the cards. Did you see me move the cards? I haven't moved the cards. I am not even joking. There's no tricks here. There is no portable doorways or cards that are being like swapped over. But look on the bottom of the deck. It says, catch your breath. It says, catch your breath. This is earth energy. Dude, I don't know what I've got to film 2 videos after this. I'm going to be sat here crying in between all these videos. I don't know what to do. I'm not even joking you. That was on the bottom of the deck. Catch your breath. It's like they're trying to ground us, look, because it's earth energy. But then you've got the butterfly again of the transformational energy. Oh, Jamie, I don't even know. I feel like I need to squeeze this out as well. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to cry. I've trained myself so well. I don't know if I can cry. I'm going to try and I'm going to have to connect with Grandad again and see, because I think Grandad wants to speak to me as well. Wow, guys. Okay. This has been an interesting one. Thank you so much for everyone who's liked the video. Everyone who joined today, I appreciate you. This energy was insane. Thank you. Everyone who's liked, subscribed, and obviously share. I can't even talk. Everyone who's supported the channel, I really appreciate you. It means a lot to me, especially at the moment. I'm not going to lie, it's been very difficult for me to try and maintain focus with my living situation. So I really appreciate this. And thank you so much, Joanna, for the deck. It's a massive blessing. Okay, guys, have a wonderful weekend. All right. Take good care of yourselves and stay safe. Until next time. Don't forget the competition as well. If you want to be in chance to win the tarot deck, Tarot Neferati, and a free reading, make sure you're commenting on a video. Make sure you're subscribed and liking at least one of the videos. Take care.